10 out of 10 or kiss my grits.
Today we're making grits if you haven't already figured, but we're going to try it two ways. So we've managed to find some Quaker's Oats instant grits, and we've also managed to find some corn grits, which is probably harder to find in the UK than it is stateside.
Bloody hard to find grits over here.
Yes, a lot of people say like polenta is an alternative, but I think it's finely ground, and whereas grits, I think you need to have it a lot coarser to get that gritty taste or gritty texture, shall we say. So 2 styles of grits today. We're going to do the corn grits today from scratch, and we're going to do it cheesy, and then we're going to do the instant grits. We're going to try it with something a little bit sweeter and see what that's like.
Now, we have had grits before, and I've actually made grits here many years ago now, and it was really nice. I think grits on its own can be a little bit tasteless, so you've got to add vital ingredients into it to sort of enhance the flavour. But without further ado,
let's get preparing those grits. So the recipe we are following today does actually say it's better to soak your grits overnight because it does end to a creamier texture and taste. So I've just done that the night before, and now we're ready to boil the grits. Okay, into these grits we need to add 1/4 teaspoon of kosher salt, and we have to add in 1 dried bay leaf. Okay, we've got that on high heat, and we just need to bring it to a boil. Okay, we started to get some boiling on our grits. I'm gonna call them made from scratch. So we better get the Quaker's Oats on. We're gonna put it on the hob as well, just for fairness. So we're going with 1/2 cup of grits to 2 cups of water. Wow, minus a splash. And just in the interest of fairness, we don't want the Quaker's Oats grits to not be very tasty. So we are going to add a pinch of salt, even though we're going to make them probably sweet. We're going for the sweet and savoury contrast. And we're going to let them come to a boil, but I think I better take these off the boil now. So it says to cover them and leave them for 15 minutes while I'm going to get on with the cheese. Okay, these grits have rested for 15 minutes. So according to the recipe, we put it back on and cook it until most of the water has been absorbed. I think we're almost there, to be honest. It does say to keep scraping the bottom so that you take off any bits that might be burning. Meanwhile, the Quaker's Oats is doing its thing. It's boiling, maybe a little bit aggressively. So I'll just turn it down slightly. It just says to give it a stir every so often, and I need to just do that for a couple more minutes. Now, on the recipe on these grits from scratch, it does say that you want to cook them al dente, so that it is like a slightly firmer texture and a bit more of a gritty taste. I guess if you didn't want it at that texture, then you'd just have something like porridge instead, wouldn't you? Because that's a lot smoother. Right, I think we've got most of the water absorbed on this, so I'm just going to remove the bay leaf. Both grits are now done. They've been boiled for the correct amount of time. They're looking quite good. Most of the water has been absorbed into the grits themselves. So I just need to finish off the grits made from scratch. The grits are ready to finish off, so I just need to go in with some butter. I'm just gonna whisk that up and let it melt. Got 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese. Sprinkle of Parmesan. Interested, do you say Parmesan or Parmesan? Because we usually say Parmesan, but I have heard people say Parmesan.
yeah, I've heard it said both ways.
And finally, 1/2 cup of heavy cream. Now, I kind of think that this one's going to be a little bit disadvantaged because it's not got the cream and the cheese in, but we are just going to pop some butter in.
taste test time.
Now this isn't going to be a case of which is better, because obviously there's a lot more ingredients into the one made from scratch and we're serving it with egg and bacon. So I think it's probably going to win in that case. But we just want to see what grits is like, homemade and instant grits. That's all we want to do today, isn't it?
Absolutely.
So I think we should go with the bacon and the egg first. Go on, you go first. Actually looks like scrambled egg.
It does. Okay, let's have a quick go. Get a bit of everything. The bacon I can taste straight away. I can't taste the grits too much.
Okay, is that a bad thing?
Well, no, I don't think it is.
No, it's pleasant.
I'm getting the texture from the grits. That mixed in with the egg. The bacon is like packed with flavour because it's smoked and it's salty, and I think it complements it really well. Does it need anything else? I don't know.
Try some grits on his own. Do you know what? It's not bad, is it?
No, it's not bad at all.
It's quite good actually.
I can taste the cheese.
You can taste the cheese, but it's not overpowering.
It's not overpowering at all. It's really nice with bacon. Really nice with bacon.
Well, I'm actually pleasantly surprised. I thought we probably wouldn't eat any of this, but I can see me finishing it.
Oh yeah.
My first experience of grits was at First Watch in Florida, and we had it with shrimp, and it was good there, wasn't it? But I never thought I'd imagine making grits myself. Gotta say, the Quaker's Oats one doesn't look as appealing, but it might still surprise us.
I'm really surprised, because there's one thing having it in like a restaurant, there's another thing doing it yourself. Now, this grits is better than what I made all those years ago.
Did you have instant grits?
Yeah.
So it's going to be similar to this one.
But I remember it being nice with the bacon and butter, etc. This is really tasty. I could see myself eating this for breakfast.
Yeah? I don't want to fill up on it because I want to try this one first. I'm not going to have it completely on its own because I think that is going to be really, really boring. And according to the back of the Quaker's Oats packet, it does say that you can add honey. My cousin Nadia, who you would have seen in recent videos, if you haven't checked those videos out, they came and tried chicken fried steak and an apple pie for the first time. She actually has her own bees. So she's harvested some honey and she's given us a little pot of it. Look at that.
Yeah, that's good, isn't it? That's the real stuff.
I'm going to pop a blob of that on mine.
I'm going to try a little bit without anything to start off with.
Okay, this honey's thick.
Yeah, the Quaker definitely needs something with it. Definitely needs something with it.
I'll try it with honey and let you know. Nadia, that honey's good. I'm not always one for honey because I sometimes find it's too sweet. With the honey, that's enjoyable. Now, I know we're eating it a little bit like porridge, but I think it works. With the honey.
Nadia, if you watch him, that honey's really good. Like you, I'm not a massive honey person. Honey. But that's really good.
Erin, who sent me the apron and also sent us boysenberry jam, I'm going to try a little bit of jam with it as well.
Completely transforms it with honey.
Bit of boysenberry.
Oh, that's good, isn't it?
Also good with jam.
Really good with jam. The first lot of grits we had, I take it you'd have that for breakfast, but where would you have this? Would you also have this for breakfast, or would this be like a sweet or a side?
No, I think like a porridge, so for breakfast.
Oh, okay.
I still think it's a breakfast dish. I think people do have grits on the side for a main meal, but obviously not with the sweet stuff. Okay, so shall we do a rating for the grits? So for the Quakers, it's not that I don't like it, because I think I could eat it, but I'd give it a 5. I think there's far more many flavoursome things out there. I think in terms of texture though, it is good and it's up there and you can add things to it. It could be a base so you can make it cheesy and whatnot.
Yeah.
I think I'd like to try it cheesy as well, but I don't think it took too long to make the corn grits, so I don't know why you would buy the Quakers over the corn grits.
Quaker grits. I don't think it'd be fair to market on its own because it's not very tasty. It's got a nice, like you say, a nice base to it. With the honey, I'd give it a 7. I'll give it a 7 as well for the boysenberry jam. Moving on to the grits with the bacon and the egg and the cheese, I'm going to go 8.5.
Do you know what? I was going 8.5 as well for that one. And I don't think it's just because of the accompaniments with the bacon and the egg, because on its own is pretty good, isn't it, as well?
Yes.
We got no 10s for Kiss My Grits though, did we? So someone needs to kiss my grits. I don't really know what that means, do you? It sounds kind of rude.
Guys, if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, all that good stuff. We've got some amazing videos coming right up. You do not want to miss that. And all that leaves this little British family to say is...
Take care.
God bless.
And see you all in the next video.